Okay, if you have a Pulsar generator, inverter generator, this happens to say Ford on it, but it's made by Pulsar, and it is surging in RPMs, going up and down. What you're going to want to do, remove these two screws. They're captive. Just unscrew them. Take your side cover off. Next, what you're going to want to do is take and remove your air filter here. Behind here, you're going to take that bolt out of there to loosen up the air box. Okay, there's another 8mm on the side here. We'll go ahead and take that one out as well. Now what we're going to do is take a 10mm, those two are 8. I'm going to take a 10mm here and remove the bolts on the top here, and we'll take this entire snorkel and air box out of here. Now with those two removed, we can slide this back. There's no need to really take the breather off of there. I'll just go ahead, be able to push this up and get it out of here. Okay, on the bottom of the carburetor here, there is a little 10mm that you're going to take and we're going to loosen that up. Now that that's loose, you're going to want to put a rag under there because you are going to lose some fuel. And go ahead. There's a small fuel pump on here, so it will stop the flow. So what we're going to do is take this out of there. So now with that bolt out of the bottom, you can just take and remove the bottom of the bowl here. And next we'll go and remove the main jet there. It's difficult to see what it looks like when it's still attached to the machine, so I have a little bore scope. I'll show you what it looks like with that. This is the main jet that we're going to unscrew. You're looking at it through a bore scope. Okay, this isn't the actual carburetor on the machine, but it is very similar. We have to remove this on the side to get that main jet out. And what you'll likely have to do is take a screwdriver, a short one, stubby, and grind the ends off here so it can fit up inside here. So I took a screwdriver, back this one out. We'll go ahead and remove our main jet here. Okay, main jet's almost out here. Okay, all those small little holes, hopefully the camera's picking that up. We're going to take some carburetor cleaner, spray in every one of those little holes. Now on the carburetor itself, we'll take some of that carburetor cleaner and all these little holes here, we'll go and spray some carburetor cleaner in there. Good idea to wear some eye protection while doing this. Okay, ready to put our main jet back up in there. Take our little modified screwdriver and we'll snug it up. We don't have to go crazy on it. Okay, now that that's snugged up, we'll go ahead, take this little thing and put it on the side here, and we'll snug that up as well. Okay, have that reinstalled. Now we'll go and put our float bowl on, and we'll double check that gasket on the bottom of the float bowl. Then we'll put that bolt in there. Our bowl gasket was a little sketchy there. Fits in a little groove up here. We'll go ahead and put it in. Many a times these gaskets, when they get hit by the carburetor cleaner, they stretch out. So what I'm doing is I got it on a little bag ice here, shrink it down, and then it's got to fit in that groove right there, the top of the bowl. Okay, that little ice cube trick did the job there. Kept popping out real quick, so I threw the bowl on there, and to help keep it in the groove, I just put a drop of oil on there, and then it helps make it adhere to the groove. We'll just snug that up. Now we'll go ahead and put our air box on there. There is a gasket that needs to be on here. Okay, have that gasket on there. Now we'll go ahead and torque our little air box into the bottom there. And line up the intake tube here. Get that on there, and then we'll put our nuts on there. Okay, now that I have those snugged up, we'll go down here, put that bolt in down there, and then in on the side over here. Okay, there's the longer bolt here, and the shorter bolt goes over here. Okay, I took and I cleaned the air filter here with a little Dawn dish soap, and we'll go ahead and put our cover on here, put our screw on there. We're going to leave the side cover off, because once we start it, we want to check the carburetor here and make sure that it's not leaking.